So I haven't been able to practice much over the winter through illness and injury, and I'm just getting back into it now. But what I would like to do is to give myself some targets rather than just hitting golf balls. I'm going to give myself some challenges. So for example, I've set up a target with my 7-iron. I've got just about 165 yards to the flag, and I'd like to hit 10 golf balls in a row, and the target is to start with just to hit the green. Obviously I'd like to knock it to less than 10 feet, for example, but the first target is, can I get 10 shots on the green? Here we go. So it's a good start. That looks like it's going to be safely on. If I hit them all like that, then we'll be very happy. Didn't quite strike that one, but I think it's just going to be enough just to land somewhere near and roll up, so still okay. But what this is doing, it's making me concentrate with each shot rather than just hitting shot after shot. Each shot means something, and the closer I get to the 10th shot, it just builds that pressure a little bit. There's a bit left, but hopefully not too far left. So that one has now missed the green. So in terms of what I would do with this drill is I would start again. So third shot, I've missed the green. In real play I'd be still quite close to the putting surface, but that would mean for my practice session I would hit another 10 shots, keep going until I hit 10 shots that hit the green. Which I won't put you through that, but let's just imagine I'm starting again on the first shot. Now this one has also got a little bit left. So if I then started seeing a pattern that my shots were more likely to miss the green to the left, then I might look at what I'm doing in my technique. So I'm going to go back to the camera and see if I can pick something up that will help me hit it straighter. So I'll do that now. So this was the last shot that I took, and although it's a one-off shot, I know my swing well enough to see problems that might happen, and as I start swinging back I can see that my club is getting a little bit behind me. I can sort of see that this is something that I used to do, and as soon as the club gets a bit too far behind me, what I'm more likely to do is I'm more likely, through my impact position, I'm more likely to have the club face rotating too much, so that club is probably, you can sort of see, even though it's blurred, it's actually dropping underneath those sort of plane lines. So that means I've got a lot of work to do to make this go straight. So the first thing I want to do is to make my swing a little bit more upright, which always feels uncomfortable for me. And because of my ankle injury, I can also see that I'm tending to lean back on my right side there as well. So if I hit some more shots now, I'm going to be focused on, I need to get through the ball better, and I need to swing a little bit more upright. I'm not going to make it massively technical, but I want to try, certainly for my takeaway, I don't want the club getting that far behind me. So let's see how I get on. So after just a few shots hitting golf balls and missing the green left, I'm not just going to carry on. So the video you saw of me sort of looking at my swing, I do want to try and get the club sort of more in this position where the club doesn't get behind me. As soon as it gets a little bit behind me in the swing, I'm more likely to make more rotation on the way through with the club face, which generally will send it left. Some of the holes here, that's an advantage, where I want to get the ball sort of moving right to left, but I do want it to have a bit more of a neutral flight in general. And then the second thing is I need to try and get my weight moving a little bit more across to my left hand side. So we'll start the drill again and see if it's going to feel like I'm swinging here. In reality I'll probably swing the club still a little bit too far behind me, but it'll be better than it was. So let's see if I can get this going more neutral and straighter. that's a good start. It's not going to finish left at all. That one nearly hit the flag, so I've got to be happy with that one. So if I hit the ball like that all the time, that's carried about 166, so it's increased my distance a little bit and it's gone straighter, so that's quite pleasing. So let's try that again. So that time it's going right of target, but my right shot looks like it's still going to hit the green. Yeah, so didn't lose out on carry distance. Again, decent carry on that one. So this is much better. So that's 3 in a row. So that's even better than it was before. So still focusing, trying to get that club a little bit more upright on the way back. So that feels like a left shot, but it's going quite straight. So I've certainly didn't quite strike it as well as the others, but it was pretty much as good as I can get if I'm going to strike it slightly off centre. So 160 carry on that one. I think that's 4. Really concentrating this, it's making me think about each swing. So even though I lagged back a little bit on that one, it's not going as far left, which is really pleasing. So that just about stays on the green. Make sure I pick the right ball. Okay, I'm just going to hit one more and I'll carry on the drill a little bit later. Lost my balance a bit there, but it's going to go relatively straight. So you can see with the few shots that I've hit, I haven't hit many, but it's been very productive practice, learning where's the miss, what can I do about it. So if you have a particular miss on the golf course or when you're practicing, then it could be a case of, yes, you might need a lesson, but trying to identify if it's a swing fault that you've had for quite a long time. It really does feel like I'm taking the club over here, but I'm probably still slightly behind, but the more behind I go, it just gets worse and worse and worse. But you can see the transition there from missing the green left. My bad shot is now on the green, so I think I've successfully done a good practice session. If I just continue with this drill off camera, if I get to 7 shots and miss again, I'll start again. And so it might take me 10 goes to hit the green, 10 lots of 10, it might take me 4 goes, but for every shot it means something. And by the time you get to the 10th one, the 10th shot becomes that pressure shot. You're standing on the 18th hole, 4 under your handicap, and you've got 1 shot to hit the green, then you've already put yourself under pressure in your practice circumstances. So have a go when you're in your practice and let me know how you get on.